session this is. I think it's like 9 or 10. But we are pretty close to fixing it, or finishing it.
Soon.
There's no fixing the surge.
Oops. Just move this so you don't have to do that. There we go. So, I did one thing off camera. I went ahead and collected the nano cores so I could upgrade the armor and my weapon all the way to max. So, we now have a max upgraded Firebug Throttle and we have a max upgraded Donut.
Excellent.
Powerful.
Felt like a donut was the most important thing to upgrade, so I went with that. I believe I can only upgrade one more arm, and that's it. Then I have to find more nano cores, but since I'm not in the mood to find more nano cores, we'll just upgrade one arm. I have still not found the side quest for this guy.
To help.
Okay, but anyway, we're back to here. Trying to remember which path I took. Sadly, I cannot remember, so we're just gonna have to wing it.
Spinny lad.
Spinny lad does a lot of damage. Yeah, Ivy. Also, I bought donuts yesterday, and I had some left over today, and they're really good. I recommend eating donuts. Oh, there's a passage here. What? Oh, never mind, there isn't. God damn it.
There would be a passage there.
There's gonna be a shortcut there eventually. One day.
Wow, can you I'm not fond of these new enemies.
Log 11. There's no escaping here. How can I run from what's inside me? Staying is my only chance to survive. If I can't find a solution here, what chance does the outside world have? Plus, somebody has to witness this miracle. After all, it's the dawn of a new era. The first steps in the life of a new being. If I'm to die here, it will not be in vain.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
We're insane and an enemy.
Okay, not any consumables, so we'll just bank this. I don't really think that
Come back anytime.
will contribute much, but whatever. I don't remember where I went. There's them jumping around. Oof, I'm glad my
Wow, that guy had
mats-
so much armor on his shoulders.
I'm glad we censored that. I believe there was only an item downstairs that I already picked up. Yes, indeed. Oh shit, I didn't replenish my healing things, damn it. I went to...
I mean, you can use this bit to like explore, try to get your bearings again.
Shaft C-1045. Emergency lockdown now in effect.
Okay, so I'm locked in here. I should probably equip the filter thing. Oh no. Where's the filter? Oh, perfect.
Well, you seem to be on top of things.
No, I'm actually stuck.
Oh, the worst kind of on top of things.
I like that I jumped so far, the camera couldn't keep up.
This is amazing.
That's actually not... Wait, ops? Is this some shortcut?
Ridiculously shortcut.
New shortcut acquired. Is he swinging a baseball bat?
No, it's a club. It's been the bane of my existence several times now. Oh my god, a chest.
Wow, cool.
Oh, nano cores, okay. Got 2 nano cores done.
Best kind of chest.
Upgrade your other arm.
It says
Oh,
ops,
the other
but
point where raise this up.
yeah, but from where? I guess that's it. I don't really see anything else here.
I mean, nanocores is a good reward.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that it's like the only requirement is 50 because everything else up until now has been like 60, 70.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Okay, I guess this was just for the nano cores. But no, this is locked, so I can't go out the way I came in, so there has to be something I'm missing.
I guess you
Or
just
oh,
have to drop
drop.
down.
Yeah. I guess that's what expects me.
And the roof of ops is like right there, so I guess you just have to drop down on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any interactable thing.
I think the yellow safety like band is supposed to like clue that you into that.
Let's check if there's anything here, but it doesn't look like it. Ah, yeah, you see the ops with the arrow down, so it's probably from up there the same kind of deal. Guess it's like a little
Do you
side
require
path.
assistance, Warren?
So how much to upgrade the chest armor? I still need armor turn K9. But I have 3 nano cores, so I could probably upgrade. Oh no, that all goes. I could probably upgrade the base armor for 3, I think. So I should break up some armor.
Take care.
This is where it came from.
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site?
I guess I'll just go this way.
I was thinking that if you severed their torso, they would just die, and now they crawl on the ground.
Nope. I think maybe only the head won't completely kills them, or dismembering the head.
Amazing.
This one doesn't have a torso, so we'll just sneak attack him. Or not.
What kind of weapon do they have? I didn't really see it.
I don't think I can take that weapon. That's kind of one of the issues. Is this the one I had? Energy through successful attacks? I think so. Oh no, the donut puns have started.
Of course.
There's a thing up there.
Turn on your flashlight so you can see.
No!
No, no.
Oh my fucking god.
Good save.
I hate this game. Why would you even make that tiny little gap there so you can die? Or right, that's why you can make it so you can die.
Why does it violate safety protocols and not have a fence there?
This factory was made by people who like to cut corners.
Exactly.
Literally. I think we already went down there. Ow. Okay, War, you can calm down.
You've gotten really good at stun locking things, at least.
I think that's because the weapon is upgraded.
It's because your high proficiency. Your specialization in dual wielding.
Possibly. The worst part is I have to like buffer the execution in the middle of my other move, just so I would have enough time to kill him without getting punched out of it. I've been here before? Like all of this looks the same and I can't just...
Tiny
Tower.
tunnels.
Okay, there's an
They all
audio
look
look
the
here, so it's new.
It's not just building structures anymore. It's creating life. We're being absorbed, recreated as abstract abominations. Are we integrated into the system? Are those poor souls still there as echoes? Do memories exist within it? Or are we just nutrients? Fertilizer for an Eden we'll never get to see or understand.
What does the fire ring do? It just deals damage. Like, it applies the damage over time, debuff on enemies. It's very useful because it's elemental damage, and a lot of things aren't really resistant to elemental damage. Thank you for the co-star run.
I admire their restraint of not making like some sort of life finds a way joke or something.
Don't worry, we'll get that eventually. Oh shit, that's one of those things that killed me.
Oh.
Does it see me? I can't tell, because I don't know what its face is.
It's just a collection of shapes. What the fuck is it?
It's like a nanite cloud, I guess.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. But that was an item I missed. Let's go back there. I don't know how, like, last time I tried to fight it, I just died, like, immediately. So I'm not entirely sure what to do against it. And I can't really target anything about it. Okay, it regenerated. Okay, it dealt 1,000,000 damage to me. Oh, that's what I have to do. Shit. I have to overcharge it to kill it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a, okay.
Amazing. They found a horrible way to kill something.
Well, this might be the first execution where holding the button makes sense.
Fair.
Apparently weren't taking damage from that.
I think the idea is you have to kill it last, because if I was doing that versus regular enemies, I would have been dead. Okay, so there was an op sign here somewhere. I just want to make sure it's not here. No.
I mean, you came from the nitrogen pumping station.
There's ops, okay. Now I'm trying to figure out where all the shortcuts are. This is probably progress. Or maybe I just opened it from the proper side. Okay, there's a drop down here. Okay, that's for the item. I'm not sure that's worth it. I found a way to get Bear to play this. No, that's all on me. Don't blame life for my mistakes. Okay, shortcut. Think that
Hell
might
yeah.
be... Yeah, that's the one we had before. That's good.
I know
Hell yeah,
this
you got
isn't
an
the news you
email.
want to hear, but we're still on hold. You've all worked incredibly hard to achieve this goal. It won't be for nothing, I can assure you. Utopia will launch. So, let's use the extra time productively. Rerun all pre-launch checks. Let's purge and refill the Utopia dispersal unit. It wasn't designed to hold the payload for this long. I don't want any accidents or spills. We'll get there. We just have to be patient.
Okay, so there's an elevator. Not sure where that one goes, so I'm gonna explore here a bit more. Alternatively, I could go pick up that item and loop back, I guess. It's probably an implant.
Probably.
Yep. Oh, it's a vital injection 5. That's something I may consider equipping.
Neat.
Now drop down without dying. Oh wait, I remember where this is. Fuck. Okay, then explore that area over there though.
Charlene, the courier's heading your way. The program should change the formula and neutralize the Utopia effect. They didn't leave us much time. I can't believe the fools are rushing on something so potentially catastrophic. You know what to do. Upload it as fast as possible and as near to the core as you can risk. I just pray we're not too late.
Ow. That's so to deal with two enemies at the same time.
Wow. What he appears to be stuck on me. Sorry.
It definitely seems that way.
Okay, come on, we're covered. There we go. Okay, that's that thing dead. What's this? Alright, Utopia. Current Utopia said fall projected atmospheric repair 1000. Estimated casualties 94.7%.
Oh, it's Utopia shit.
New data has been transferred. Initiating nanite recalibration. Calibration process complete.
I think you maybe are like trying to prevent Utopia from killing 94.7% of the population.
Yeah. I would rather prevent that. Doesn't seem like a good deal. Did that open anything or did it just move the thing? Oh, okay, it closed this entire area. So that's the exit, I assume? Launchpad 2. Oh! I didn't know it would load a new area.
Hmm.
I wasn't done with that previous one. But okay.
Well, you can just head back.
I think it respawns all the enemies though.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Yeah, I can try. There were still a few things I wanted to explore.
Log 23. I'm a coward. Either that, or it won't let me. Sitting here for hours,
Good to that middle.
staring
Okay.
at my wrists. The sharp edge of a metal shard pressed against my skin. Hearing the stirring chaos
that
of
even?
millions of voices
Out from
growing
picture?
louder. They're all
I
over
can
me
tell
now,
her.
scratching at the door at the back of my mind. And still,
I think that might have been just for the
couldn't
weapon.
do it. I don't want to die. Who does? Am I already a part of it?
Okay, that pushes me
I'm
away.
afraid. I'm afraid of what will become of me.
So let's see. Hey, Tyrion.
It had a really long name.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
it is.
it's good to download. What is this, heavy duty?
Will I be part of something new? Eternal.
Like a giant sword. Impressive.
The giant scalpel. Well, it does fuck all for damage because this one does 1,000,000 damage, but what's impact high? I suppose.
Well, it's unupgraded.
Consciousness.
Yeah,
Or will
I
I
have to
be?
upgrade it. No, don't worry, Tyrion. We'll be back to hallways in just a second. There we go. Oh, it didn't respawn enemies.
It closed the floor though. Or what did the calibration say? I think the
Let's
little
see.
panel changed.
Area corrupted as detected, current Utopia setup unknown, projected atmospheric repair unknown, estimated casualties unknown. It's kind of like messed up everything.
Good. You have saved the planet for now.
No, I have doomed the planet, but saved humanity. Because I
We're
think the
not
backs-
lost in Utopia. In fact, doom the world.
I think that the idea is like the planet is so fucked they need to use Utopia to like even guarantee something will survive. Okay, I believe
Word.
there is a ambush here.
It should be stressed that you can stop things like global warming by just spraying a bunch of sulfur dioxide in the air. I mean, upper atmosphere air, but
I mean, I think the idea was the other thing that was meant to work wasn't quick enough because like, and it was poisonous to humans, even though it would have been like a long-term solution. So kind of like.
so we do
Utopia-
something that's even more poisonous to humans.
Be poisonous or fatal. Maybe it's working exactly as designed, then they're pulling a Thanos.
God knows.
I mean, given our interactions with Dr. Jean, whatever, you know, I totally buy it that it's intended for it to, you know, like it was designed to kill everyone.
Got I stunned? Got stunned. I'm gonna die soon. Yeah, I can't even see its health bar because it won't walk onto it.
Shame.
Yeah,
At
it's
least
kind
you
of
have that shortcut.
yeah, it's kind of like, oh, I'm pressing lock on. Nope, something's blocking the lock on.
Take care.
Jesus Christ, 41,000. So is this thing upgradable now? Nope, I'm missing still 5 because I'm not getting MK4s.
Please
How's that?
remember,
Those enemies.
safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours. Shouldn't you be at your designated work site?
That here. Yeah, I don't believe I'm making it up. Oh, those things respawn. How lovely.
Of course.
Of course they respawn.
Just run past them before they become their gun form.
Have you been in the tunnel that was upstairs there?
I have not been in the tunnel, and I have not been in the elevator. Okay, sure, Warren. I see you are
The
really...
issue with the 41,000 souls is more important at the moment.
Oh, that thing followed me up here. Fuck off, game. Fucking bullshit.
Of course.
I didn't, like, where did that spinny thing even fucking come from? Oh well, fuck it.
Have a nice day,
Lord only knows.
Warren.
Just saw it up the stairs at one point, and that's it.
Out there, probably. Followed you all the way from here.
Yeah, it's a very good aggro range. Where does this go? Oh, good, a dog. Is it actually possible to sneak up on that thing?
So find out in a minute.
Oh, yes, but it doesn't seem to particularly care. State station train. This to go like all the way back.
It might.
Launchpad station 01. Oh, there's 2 boys here. Okay. No. Shortcut here. There's a hole here. Don't know where any of this is. Okay, that's just 9. Plasma regenerator, okay. So where does this go exactly, does it say? The next Maglev station, Creo Maglev. I'm not sure where it is. Launchpad 1 Central Productions B. I mean, I guess I could try and just see where it goes.
Next stop, Central Production B.
Oh,
Central
this goes all the
Station.
way to this first area of the game. I guess if I want to farm, yeah. I hope this doesn't take me too...
Next stop, Nucleus, Launchpad 01.
Okay, yeah. So it's just to go back. If I want to farm shit.
That's nice, I suppose.
Now let's see what this hole does.
Attention. All non-essential personnel must exit the launch area immediately.
I think it's absolutely fascinating that they managed to take like the idea that what if there was this weird geometry and shadowy things going on and everything, and they managed to make it in such a way that it's actually made everything worse because you're not just stuck in small corners and tunnels and everything. They're also obscured tunnels and corners.
Yeah, it's not an easy game to navigate. Is this just a drop? Okay. Oh, I know them. Oh, that's just scrap. Okay, there's a thing. Oh god, where is this? There's like 2 things there. Ready to murder me. Almost tempted to run and activate the charge.
It was very polite of it to like wait until you finished overcharging then.
I cannot back too.
That seems like a very Siphian task.
Oh my god, how many are there? This is not a way. And those things are very persistent.
I think this is about to go horribly, horribly wrong for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I couldn't heal. Okay, so they have. Oh god, now I'm here. So they have a fuck ton of. They have a fuck ton of health. They deal a fuck ton of damage, and to top it all off, I have to execute them in a special way.
You too can have gigantic shoulders.
Hell yeah.
No, I just
Broad, rippling shoulders.
I just want to upgrade my crown armor. Okay. We're up here. That thing has been activated, and I'm pretty sure that thing was meant to activate the door, if I can see this pipe correctly. So whatever I need is actually in there. I need to run past this shit. So as it turns around. Okay, let's...
This is a sneaky mission, Snake.
Wow, lovely.
Imagine that if you didn't have upgraded health, you would die instantly.
Yeah. Okay, how many times do I have to break before I get the overcharge prompt? Okay, now I get it. Nope! Give me the prompt, damn it.
It keeps regenerating, what the fuck?
I don't even know when the prompt is there, it's not exactly consistent. Oh, there goes all my health. Can't wait to climb another floor and see another one of those assholes. Yes, no?
Perish the thought. Maybe another shortcut.
Possibly. So I don't particularly mind overcharging those things because executing everything takes just holding X. I just wish it was... You drop it down to health, you can immediately get the prompt, it's there. It's glowing. Please do it, please overcharge me, but no, it doesn't do that.
Is that the door in that like nucleus area that you stumbled into that you just opened up?
I can't even tell, it all looks the same. The crystals
I
look
honestly
the
don't
same.
even know how to get back there.
Attention! O2 levels critical in shaft C1230.
Fuck off. Where's that fucking toxic color filter endpoint?
Initiating containment measures. Please proceed with caution.
Is this a secret? If it's behind boxes, it has to be a secret. Large piles, crap. Where is this exactly? Oh, ops is in that direction. Okay.
I think it's a shortcut to get you back to ops and everything.
Okay, let's see the rest of the way then.
No, I mean like I think you need to go somewhere else because you
Yeah.
like did the thing, but
This is where I have to go? This is supposed to be the grand finale. Yeah, game is not really ending on a high note. It's just like, here's more weird
Log 6.
enemies.
There's a pattern here. I mean, I'm not a specialist, but I see it. It's not just a system anymore. It's an entity.
oh, is this like the poison hallway that was previously locked?
Seems to
Each
be.
day it develops further. There are ghosts and their
The actual
ghosts
shortcut.
Maybe? I don't remember the
original
crystal
processes
monster
have
there, so
emerged
maybe
from
that's
millions
the...
of others. Not just
Oh,
codes
no, you're right,
either.
there is that.
There
Okay,
are
cool.
EEGs.
It just added the crystal monster.
There's gamma waves there.
Yeah, I would take the other
Sensations
shortcut.
of human
Yeah.
It's alive. They're developing new processes. New routines. The nanites shouldn't be able to evolve on their own, but they are.
Hasn't ever been a high point of this game. So... The second boss fight was okay. And the DLC was pretty okay. That's about it. Those were the highest notes we stumbled upon.
Basically.
Ow. 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 Bastard. Well, let's go back to Ops then. I'm saying high notes like by comparison.
They are the peaks in this.
Oh, still missing two. Okay, so what do I need to upgrade you? Do I have enough? Wow, look at that disparity. Like, look at how many level 2 upgrades I have.
Amazing.
Okay. 82. This is how much damage? This is 68. I was wondering why I should spend nanite cores on this. Maybe I should get it for a quick test run, see if I even like can use it. I got an achievement called Nothing to Lose, and I'm not entirely sure what that's for. Oh god, I need one more level to get a new slot. Okay.
Shame.
Okay, so wow, this is so slow. I almost wonder whether it's worth it.
I think it's pretty bold to name a weapon at Twilight of the Gods.
Have a nice day.
I wish I had a
Lauren.
better chest piece.
So the achievement you just got, it's carrying
Oh look!
15,000 or more in one slot.
Now I'm trying to figure out where I need to go, so I pulled that
There was
thing.
I
where you
think
just
that
dropped
like
from, there was a door.
I think the video that you were shown when you overcharged that 10 power thing, was in like that nucleus core like room that you stumbled into.
Ah,
I think
okay.
you want to get back there.
I am not sold on the idea of a very slow weapon in this game still, despite its damage.
Yeah, it seems that way. Because I was only able to get so far in this game with
Look
my
out for your
due
fellow
to classwork
workers.
and everything.
They
It's
look
like,
out
wow,
for you.
I'm really glad I stopped playing this, because I was using heavy weapons. And I figured, I'm realizing that that's a great way to die.
This is not a scheduled break time.
Oh, wrong door. Of course I didn't want to do the wrong door. Ow. Oh, gotta call the elevator. Oh man. Yeah, I am like... God. If it were just to go by DPS, I'm still doing better with this weapon. Even if it's like less damage per hit. It's just so fast that it doesn't matter. To be fair, these claws are one upgrade category higher, but it's still like... This will still do more damage, even at max upgrade, because it's just faster.
And I think the important thing to note is that heavier weapons are supposed to stun things, but if the heavy weapons don't stun things, then there's no point to them.
Well, thing is, everything is
Nothing gets stunned, really, in this game.
nothing gets stunned because that would make it easy. We don't want
You
this
would
to
make
be
it
safe.
sensible. The problem, Nox, is that you'd be dead in this theoretical future unless you are the lucky people in the 95 point, or not 95, the 5.3% of survivors.
Yeah.
Which implies that Utopia is better at killing people than Thanos.
Well, to be fair, Thanos is only going for half.
Because he's a coward and an idiot.
Okay, but is there really any difference between Thanos and, I don't know, Captain America? But also shades of grey, man.
Of course,
The
there's a
morally ambiguous Marvel cinematic universe.
But there's literally nothing different between good and evil. They're both the same.
I believe there's a drill tweet about this.
But yeah, I'm literally quoting Drill because of that unoriginal. Oh, there's an exile up here. Oh, time to leave. Wait, what?
We're quoting drill now.
Is this to bring
Oh, I
up
think you're
the-
moving your whatchamacallit up.
the ops.
Yeah.
I guess that's good.
Yeah.
It's closer now, so.
Good to see you.
Hey, look, there it is. With that monster right outside the door.
That's fine. Okay, so
Have a nice day, Warren.
I brought this here.
Welcome, Warren.
Not entirely sure why.
Were you even sure that you needed to, like, come back up here?
I'm trying to remember how to get to the thing. Ah,
I mean, like, the way was like in a shortcut that you opened earlier, but once again, because everything sounds or looks the same, you just
This
get.
just goes back to where you were before.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get to the fucking nucleus.
I guess go to the place where your ops was and look for the shortcut you did previously. Oh, this might be a problem because the ops is gone. You
No,
can't
there's-
jump on it.
But there's a bridge here now.
Ah, I see. Well, maybe this was a good idea.
Maybe I need to actually do this. Oh,
You very well might.
oh, I see Maddie. How do I get to her?
You jump.
Do I jump down there?
There's a way to your right, so maybe you have to drop down.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, it seems to be the way, I guess, for now.
Jesus, Ward, you have to jump that far.
I don't think that's the way to go, unfortunately. You might have to like come around or something.
I'm almost tempted to think I have to jump in the pipe, but I also think that as soon as I touch that pipe, Warden will just die.
Yeah, probably.
Also, that pipe's kind of low, so.
I would just take the stairs over there and take the path for now. Hopefully less of a chance of just dying horribly because of falling into a pit. Still plenty of chances to run into enemies if I go that way.
Yeah, down here is a drop. I'm
That's
probably missing
unfortunately the way forward.
Yeah. So I want to see if I need to like put somewhere. Well, let's try this. Nope, it's not. Oh well. I was expecting that.
It was a good discovery. We now know for sure.
I would appreciate if somebody could look up a guide and just tell me at what point I should try and get her. Because I'm not gonna try and figure this out at this point.
What's her name? Maddie?
Maddie. Yeah.
Maddie.
Okay, so I should be able to upgrade this now. Okay, and I need 40,000 to upgrade that.
Take care.
Well, gotta be rolling along. So, good
Catch
luck
you
there.
later. Thank you.
Hope you finish the game.
He's down there, actually. Is that an invisible wall? Who knows? It is in fact not an invisible wall. Good. It looks like you can walk on that fucking pipe. I believe I'm in fact not meant to be here. But it looks like I have to drop from behind. Also, I'm terribly screwed right now. Well, that's a problem. Can I jump on that thing? Nope, that has no collision.
So, the Steam forums are useless. And they don't seem to matter as much as far as I can.
I think there's a wiki or a guide or something
Come
like
back
that
anytime.
that Torp and Moore were using.
Okay. I'll try the Faxtor Life wiki
Good
because
to
it
see
seems to be
you.
the only people who bothered to create a wiki.
This game indeed does have a community. There's a bunch of people who really enjoy it. What's that
Extra Life has no information. We eventually reach her.
Okay, so I guess I have to drop from somewhere, but I generally don't know from where. Oh, there's a path all the way down there. Okay. Maybe I do need to continue. Don't have enough with this. Okay, time to drop that. Is this the right way? Who knows? Nitrogen pump station. It might actually be the right way. Please target the droid. You fucking garbage character targeting system. Nope. I kept like pressing the switch target button while I was looking at the droid, and something was blocking it, and I just couldn't. Even though I wanted to kill the droid first.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
And now you gosh, I hate droids.
Okay, I found a guide.
Thank you.
It requires that you start at the command center on the 3rd floor.
Okay. So
Because otherwise I'm not going to have any clue on how to describe this path to you.
oh, I think I found it. I did find it. Oh,
Congrats, you succeeded.
he's dead.
She is really dead.
Oh my god, it's like that one quest in Bloodborne where there's a little girl and it ends all sad because she's dead, and then you tell the other person and the other person is also sad.
I know, right?
Oh, I mean, okay, so I'm not. There's a lot of metrics that you can call a game bad by. There are a lot of things I generally don't care about. Like, okay, like the fidelity of the game, you know, graphically, even though I don't like the art direction, it looks nice.
Graphics, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the story. Like, a lot of the stuff I care about is how combat feels and how combat is balanced, and I don't really like it in this game. Like, it feels like a chore to me. Like saying this, like, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever played, or the worst Souls I've ever played. That's not really true. It's more just like, I do not enjoy how this is balanced, and I do not enjoy this game's view of challenge and difficulty.
And yeah, while finding information to do this, I can confirm that if you can figure out where to get to that door that was like pushing you away, I think that is where you need to go now.
Okay, I think I know where I am. But also I probably need to go back and give this quest to the guy. So, but because I have no homeward boat, I'm not sure this is the right way. Might end up dying. Yeah, oh, I will definitely end up dying. Ouch. Shut the hell with me. Okay. Doodles. I don't even want to bother walking all the way back.
It's
It's just
the
doesn't work out.
smartest option.
Like, I would spend way too long trying to find my way back.
You
Yeah,
didn't
here you
find
go.
her, did you? It's all my fault.
You recognize this?
Yeah, it's Maddie's. Where did you find it? Is Maddie okay? Is she hurt? Please. What happened?
You know what? She's dead. Get over
I
it.
tried to bring her home, but
The correct choice if you wanted blue.
sorry.
Again. I failed again. I tried so hard. I really did. I thought I could make amends, but in the end it was all
You
my
tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
That's it. I tried. And where did that get me?
The achievement I
wish
got, by the
what
way,
good
is
was
Ghost
that?
in the Machine
That makes
For-
no sense.
for completing the side quest.
Why? Why is it a ghost in the? It's like they've locked the development team of Lords of the Fallen in a small room with a bunch of science fiction literature and said, "Figure out something."
This looks neat. It's just like if I'm near death, I'm probably already dead.
What does it do?
When near death, doubles passive stamina regeneration and energy gain through attacks.
Yeah, that's a great way to think, "Oh, I shouldn't heal," and then die.
Right. Different. Oh, okay. This regenerates over time. Okay.
Ooh.
I would die immediately if I tried to use that. Increase maximum stamina. While near death regenerates health. Increase maximum stamina. How much do I have? 24, that's 98. So I need something that costs up to 8. How much is the stamina one cost? Oh, this one is actually cheap. How much does the health booster cost then? Scrap, passive. Increases weapon proficiency. Increases maximum health. Might as well.
Happy to help.
Look, I'm not selling this game below my stream. That's like Twitch affiliate automated stuff, so what I'm doing is I'm showing you off the game, and if you, dear viewer, see this game and say, "Oh man, I actually like this despite all of Bear's reservations," then you can go down there and then buy it, and then I get like negligible percentage of it, and you get to support the developers, and everybody's happy.
Amazing. I think nitrogen pumping station is close to where you want to be to get to the boss.
Yeah, but also there's an item down there. Oh, vital boost. Version 5, I already have a bunch of these, so whatever.
Shame.
Alright. Okay, do your spinny thing, come the way over here, I slide, hit you a few times. There we go. I mean, I paid $5 for Lords of the Fallen. I don't regret it.
I in theory have it for free if I ever renew my PS on it, or PS Plus.
How much did I play for this? I bought this on discount as well, but I don't think this had a particularly high discount. It was probably something like 50% off, so $25.
I think it got this for 20 with the DLC.
Yeah, same, something like that. But actually, no, for $25, we've been playing it for a while, getting some enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, as bad as the game is, if I'm gonna stream it off of a channel that takes money, then I'm, you know, like, I'm not gonna regret paying for it.
You get to have fun conversations and, you know, spend time with your friends.
I mean, one thing I really hate. Also, did I mess it up?
No clue.
I actually don't know. Hydrogen pump station. Wait, wasn't there a door here or something? Somewhere. It's so hard to keep track of this.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, my only frame of reference for, like, where to go is from where the ops used to be before you moved it.
I'll just go this way, I guess.
I don't know if they'd be where you want to be for too, feeling. Is that where the ops was?
Yeah, that's where the ops was.
Oh. Well, I guess that's where you would have wanted to go, but exploring is good too. I mean, for all we know, we might have actually forgotten something we are supposed to do to kill the boss or some shit.
No, I just can't find it. Like everything here looks so much the fucking same. Yeah, this is not also where I need to go. I thought I
guess
had.
at this. This is so frustrating.
It is. This is like ancient. I remember playing through this area and I just don't remember where it is even. It just looks familiar.
Yeah. Well, because all these tunnels look the same. They're basically copy paste.
Didn't I open that at some point? For fuck's sake.
I thought you did.
I thought I did as well. Oh, it might as well kill me. Oh, okay, it didn't kill me.
There's enough poison down here. And men with flamethrowers. What? There it is.
Yep, I see it. No clue how I got here, but we're here. Jesus fucking Christ.
We are, in fact.
If you asked me to retrace my steps, I could never fucking do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's this? Oh, is that the other blocked off path? Nucleus.
So you're back in the other area.
Yeah.
No idea where.
Same though. I like that at this point it's just like giving me stacks of... Oh, hello.
I guess there's loot here.
Yes. Okay, we have floor 1 cargo. So I think if I pull this down, I can more easily actually get to where I want to be.
Freight elevator.
That is a good idea, yeah.
Cargo.
So if yeah, if this is now here. If I die, I'll end up here, which is easier to get the actual points.
Hello.
Instead of going through a million hallways, I can just go through
Yeah.
one.
Poison-filled hallways, too.
It's like playing fucking those maze forests and the old Zelda games. Lost Woods.
So there's not even a musical cue. There's only misery.
Yeah, we have a slob. We know what put into it. Applies an elemental damage boost to weapons. Oh wait, energy consumption 12, so I have to use this manually, so no. Like anything that's like manual means more items to cycle through, and it's such a chore to do that. So I might as well just have automated stuff. I could get like another set of heals. No. What did I plug in last? Plugged in a health boost last. Core power. I have better ones. Oh god, it does that fucking thing. Okay, so unequip this. Swap to this. Go back to the purple health boost. Find it. Go here. So that's 100. How much am I missing? That's 102. I have 98. 9. So that's okay. I'm missing 5. That's a lot.
No, the elevator controls are outside on the different floors.
Yeah, you have to move it from the point where you are. Endurance array. Do I have a better one? No. Yes, increased stamina. Can I afford that one at least? Afford stamina boosts. Okay. And he's gone. Oh no, he's not gone. Hello.
And that's
He's
it.
just moved to the depression chair.
I tried so hard. And where did that get me?
The lawn chair of loneliness.
Nothing left. I'd wish you luck, but what good would that do?
Well, get up
Please
face.
remember, safety at work is
Gotta
our
face
highest
your
priority
losses
and
where
should
to
be
go.
yours.
It's important.
I can't believe your fake daughter, your fake cyber daughter is dead.
I do like at least that part where it doesn't like, I guess, explicitly tell you, or at least I haven't come across it, where it's like, ah yes, my daughter died, but I turned her into a robot, you see, so now she is not dead. Instead, it just leaves you to assume
Yeah.
why the hell he has a robot daughter. Okay, here we are at the nucleus. Hope you all ready.
The center of this all. We can finally learn out what the surge is.
So this,
Attention.
oh, attention.
Utopia is cleared for launch. Prepare for final countdown.
Okay.
If only they licensed the final countdown, because I think Jonah Gutenberg or whatever is the kind of nerd who would do that.
Also, I just remember what the level design of this game reminds me of. It reminds me of the Bloodborne Chalice dungeons. Oh
Yeah.
god, this is the boss arena.
This is so the boss arena.
I think I've tracked the source of some of our current security problems.
Is it intelligent?
What an incredibly generic name as the rogue process.
Oh, hey.
It big.
Ow. Ow. Oh, I shouldn't have healed. So let me put that here. Ow. And look at all that health I have. Oh no! It absorbed Maddie! What is that, Maddie?
I guess. Did the robot ever call you Uncle Warren?
Yeah, that's it.
I can't believe the rogue process is the thing where all the other, you know, weird
All my friends.
creature collectives and use the voice of people that they killed and know against you.
Yeah. Where's my shield? Ah, damn, I pressed the wrong button. Nothing but the fitness because I accidentally.
So the good news is the hardcore kill is a twin rig weapon.
Again. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. He became the new boss, I guess. Cool.
It became a human.
Oh, okay.
And how have you gotten the hardcore weapon for every other human boss?
Wait, sorry, what?
You know, like every other human boss, you fought a couple of them, and afterwards we're like, oh, here's how you would have gotten the hardcore kill, right?
Yeah. So, I'm not sure what you're referring to. How do I get the hardcore kill for this? Is that what you're
Chop
talking
off
about?
its right arm.
Oh, just that. Okay.
Yep.
I'll technically fake. Oh, that has no effects. Not entirely sure how to predict its situation. Yeah, it just like pops that AoE out. Oh, that's not okay, sure. Oh, what? Okay.
doesn't help that it blends in with the floor.
This is a witch hunt.
Gosman targeted, not
I hate that it's
Trying to figure out how to deal with this. Anything in my implants I could change. Displays health bar and stability bar over enemies, increases maximum health. This is 5. All plus 70. All plus. Probably swap out this one because it doesn't matter for bosses. I ran out of heals. Let's see if I can swap out that thing and put in another heal.
might be smart.
Just so I can last long enough.
Phase 2's helmet reminds me of some
Do
of
you
the
require
helmets
assistance,
in
Warren?
Divine Cybermancy, actually, and I kind of like and hate that fact.
What do I need to?
It's like, you're referencing a good game, I see.
Probably help if I had more defense, but well, I don't.
You don't have the battery for more defense.
Oh, no, actually I would, because it's like upgrading it doesn't consume battery. It still costs the same.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like better armor in general instead of
No,
whatever you're wearing.
No, I can upgrade mine by one more step. I'm exactly 102. Is there anything that costs like nothing? Not really. This is an injectable. Let's see. Power core consumption. I guess I can plan this one slightly.
What does that one do?
Increases max energy, but it costs.
Come back
nothing.
anytime.
Oh, okay.
So I might as well. Could technically try and kill the enemies a few times and just get the loot. I can upgrade my armor. See how much. Oh wait, I'm spending my spear as well. Oh fuck me. Come on, overcharge it. So I would need to do this 3 more times, I think.
This is not a scheduled break time.
My internet died. If you, it'll be. Yeah. My internet literally just died, kicked back in.
Look out
So,
for your fellow workers.
No, I was
They
just
look
saying,
out
like,
for you.
I'll probably try and kill these things, like, 3 more times. I'll try to kill them 3 more times.
really, I just hope that Warren can break the cycle of kill.
I'll melt scrap. Small pile of height scrap. Maybe all this will be enough. I just want to upgrade the front armor piece.
This is
Yeah.
not a scheduled break time.
Ah, 5,000 more, so kill those 2 one more time. And that should be
Hell yeah.
enough.
Please remember,
Heals.
safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours. Come back anytime.
Just did it again. I might have to say goodbye.
Alright. Well, thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, hopefully someone can tag in and give you the emotional support you need to beat the final boss.
Yeah, well, if not, I'll just power through it. I'll get through everything. See ya.
Shouldn't you be at your
Godspeed.
designated work site?
There we go. Armor's at max. Now we can try to go fight
Come
the boss
back
again.
anytime.
Maybe I'll live slightly longer. You can get crystal armor, but where am I to go? Down here. Right. You can get crystal armor. It's just not worth it at this point. Like, if I want to get crystal armor, I have to. God, I have to get the schematics first from every for the enemy, then I have to make the individual pieces. Then I have to go to old areas because I won't have enough crafting materials to upgrade them. And then I have to farm scrap to be able to afford to upgrade them as well. So the process of getting a new armor set is about, oh, I don't know, like an hour and a half of faffing about. At least. It sucks because it's like, these big attacks are like whatever, like I can dodge them. It's just an AoE point blank thing when I'm close. That's kind of like a bother.
Yeah, like, why would you do that in a game where
Like the other attacks are pretty like predictable. There we go. Like it has a very small tell. It has a very, very small tell for the enemy. That's what. Yep, I didn't see it there.
period, the reason none of these bosses they have like
Kind of kept this fun inside the Amos methods attacks.
Sure.
And the second boss was fun, I was just miserable in the area leading up to that boss. Yeah, that's just like unreactable. I'm sure as fucking hope not.
Martian, you're saying like your mic is starting to crackle.
Oh, my mic is starting to crackle?
Slightly, but yeah.
Okay, give me one moment then.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely hearing it now.
Okay. Okay, am I still crackly?
It sounds better now, at least to me.
Folks, am I still crackly the same way, or is it fine now? Okay, yeah, I need to reinitialize voice meter. Never had it happen. Okay, so say boss is a bit too loud, so I'm gonna lower the desktop sound. So hopefully it's better now. Ow, ow, my face. What am I meant to target here? Game, why am I meant to damage? It's not the arm. Is it the face? Oh, I meant to go to the overcharge thing, right? Yeah, now it's gone. Oh, fucking Christ.
This is a witch hunt.
This thing is just the mad AI that you're not going along with their plan to destroy humanity. So it's bad programming, right?
Yeah. I don't think I'm getting his weapon. Oh, yes, that as well, okay. God, it's just such a pace change. Yep, but he does this spinny thing. Okay, I think I can take this in a few more tries. Unless there's another phase after this one, in which case, fuck me. The point of the dialogue is that it's previous NPCs you've talked to. So it's kind of like this hive mind absorbing everybody and everything. At least I think that's what's going on, because these are all phrases I've heard NPCs say up until now.
Oh, so it's killed everybody. Great.
Yeah.
All those wonderful characters, like the guy in the music part.
I haven't heard of him though, but that's probably because he's DLC, so he wasn't here at this point. Well, they could have retrofitted him probably. Like, I definitely recognize the Doctor and Maddie and some female audio logs we've seen. Really? No? Okay, cool. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
I'm pretty sure there is an actual Transformer named Waspinator.
Oh, come on. That was not near me.
What is these hitboxes?
It's alright to have a bad time.
You're right, Marsh. It could be both.
Oh, come on!
Seriously, what does it need that last, like, haha, you?
I just don't like the tracks in the middle of the fucking move. Like, see, like it was like, oh, I missed with the first one, well, I'm gonna miss with the rest of hit with the rest of the combo. And it's kind of like, fuck off! I dodged it. How many times do you want me to fucking? Wow! Holy shit! Did you see the damage on that thing?
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
All my health. I was at full health, and it just all went to shit. Oh, is the bot working? I see somebody redeeming but no message. Oh. Okay, it's probably just that you already own it. It's just like, I really like how quick it is, but it also auto adjusts, but he doesn't really completely turn, he just kind of like slightly turns, just enough to hit you with the thing. It's just annoying. Like you think you've dodged it, but no, you actually haven't.
Ah, ah.
Just that AoE just kills me. The annoying part is I have to like hit it once or twice and then keep jumping out. Fuck off. Just because of that fucking AoE.
Yeah, it's like not fun. Wait, Warren has family?
No, Uncle Warren is from that daughter we saved. Rogue daughter. Thank you for the host. Like, how wildly inconsistent the damage is from all these moves. Okay, we have one left. Well, can't see shit here. This thing. I'm just gonna hit this thing in the head because I don't give a shit about its weapon anymore.
Yeah, wait, this isn't the final boss?
I think it's the final boss. Jesus. It looks so weird that I can't actually tell its attacks.
Yeah, it's not good.
Like, it's kind of like, is it moving or is it attacking? I can't even tell properly. Okay, that makes her. There we go. Is that it?
Nice.
Wait, that's actually it? Okay. I expected a bit more.
Look, joke. Yeah, it's probably not. Oh dear.
Let's see which ending I got, because I'm not sure. I guess it was like whether I corrupt the rocket or not.
Right. I guess.
I'm not even sure what's a good ending or a bad ending in this game.
Creo's been dark for over 4 days now. Launches are continuing, but we've been unable to reach anyone inside the complex. I need you to take a team there, use drones and bots to do the exploratory work, but I want boots on the ground. I want a hardwire link established so we can view the feed as it happens. And get somebody up to low orbit. Our satellites there are picking up an unidentified particulate dispersal from the latest launch. It's inert so far, but it's completely different from their previous payloads. I want to know what it is.
Mr. Secretary, we're in position. Hardline established. We've sent in drone reconnaissance units as per procedure, but we lost contact with them shortly after insertion. Strike team is moving in now.
What the? Captain? Captain! I want another team in there right now!
Okay, I guess that's a bad ending. I don't even know.
I guess we get the bad ending. Okay then.
No, we're not done yet. Nobody to help us. Okay, cool. Sure. Oh, we're not done. Okay, is this like how the credits will go? Oh man, his
Great.
wheelchair. Oh, do we get I hope we get to make a daring escape on the wheelchair, like I actually control it. I think it's just a random wheelchair Tyrion. Achievement unlocked for the good of mankind. Okay. Does that mean the good ending? It's very hard to tell what the conclusion here is. Also. Here's 50 XP. And then here is another 250 for surviving the end of the game. Anyway, I guess this is the part where we do closing thoughts on the game.
This game sucked.
So, people said this was better than Lords of the Fallen. I would say they're both not that good. The environmental level design is absolutely... But actually, let's go from the good parts. That's probably better. Good parts. Dismemberment system was fun. I think at its core, the upgrade system and the equipment system and all that was quite fine. It's just that the numbers were completely out of whack and imbalanced. I think if like the numbers were a bit lower, I would have enjoyed it more, but that part was pretty fine. I think the audio logs weren't as bad as in Lords of the Fallen, and there were some neat, like, ways they wrapped up a few NPC storylines. I think that was alright. But that's about it, really. Like, the level design is definitely worse than Lords of the Fallen, and the level design in Lords of the Fallen was one of the things I actually thought was pretty good in that game.
You knew
like
where you were going.
Yeah, everything here was way too confusing. Everything here was like what, we spent like what 20 minutes trying to find where that fucking door was that I already saw once. Like, that's ridiculous. Oh no, got this song again.
No, not again.
Well, better turn it up for everybody to hear. Like, it's just not fun. Like, it's not fun to be one-shot by anything. Like, the most balanced experience we had was in the DLC, because, like, there, you know, okay, stuff kills you in, like, 4 hits or 3 hits. I'd say that's more reasonable. And, like, the DLC actually felt balanced compared to everything else, aside from the final boss fight in that level. But everything else, just wherever you go, stuff just keeps one-shotting or two-shotting you. Is fucking ridiculous. Like, it's just not fun. And I think, like, all the enemy attacks just are so fast. Like, everybody's faster than you, everybody deals more damage than you. Even when they use the same weapons as you, they're faster. They have a fuck ton of health. There's a timer that you have to rush for your souls. It's just like... It's like playing Dark Souls, and man, Dark Souls is so easy. We can make a harder Dark Souls. People will like that. And, you know, I guess if you've beaten every fucking Souls game in existence, you can play this and be like, oh man, this is my fix. Marsh, yeah, you mentioned that, like, I noticed that in the last boss fight, like, sometimes the same attack would do, like, 130, and sometimes it would just do 38, like, from the final boss, and I wasn't sure why. It was really weird. I don't know, like, I generally just didn't enjoy myself. Like, there's kind of like, okay, you've learned a lot of lessons, but then they took some stuff from Lords of the Fallen and just made it worse. And it's not even like a game that's always hard system-wise. Like, it's not kind of like, okay, we're establishing the rule, everything is super difficult, and everything one-shots you, but this is how things work, and then you can learn it. No, instead what it does is like, I want to set my enemy here to lure the player into a trap, and then the player goes, ooh, good thing I have a drone to pull this enemy, and then I can not fall into this trap I've spotted. And then the level designer or whoever goes, oh wait, well, I don't want the player doing this. Like, no, if this guy goes out of the trap range, he'll just run back. Like, no, I worked hard to set up this trap and the player needs to fall for it. It's kind of bullshit, because if I know there's an ambush there, and if you're letting me pull enemies, just let me do it already, it's fine. Like, it's okay to let the player feel clever. This game really tries hard not to make the player feel clever. Even when you know there's an ambush, like for the first half of the game, it was just RNG. It was just, okay, I know there's an enemy here, but he has super fast attacks. He might instantly kill me, or he might decide not to use the fast attacks and I might survive. So yeah. It's just not fun. That's what goes on. It's like, this wasn't enjoyable to play. Like, yeah, like when you play Neo, at least for like the good first half of the fucking game, there's a lot of stuff that will one-shot you. If it counter-attacks you, it'll one-shot you, like in the first area. But it lets you pull them, it lets you set them aside, it lets you headshot them from range to lower the number of enemies, it lets you do broken spells on them. It basically goes, hey, this is all hard, but everything works within consistent rules, so you can figure out how you want to deal with this. This game just doesn't want to do that. This game is kind of like we're putting in stuff that counters our rules, so to just be harder, and that's really annoying. And just like there's some boss fights that like that Black Cerberus guy that was just fucking annoying. Like, oh, I'm gonna spawn the first boss.
3 of the first boss. Hell yeah.
No, it's not 3. It's infinite. Like if you don't take long, if you take long enough, when you're damaging him in a phase, he will just run back and summon another. It's infinite. And when he starts running, even if you dodge the shockwave that knocks you down, when he runs away, he's immune to damage, so you can't like intercept him and hit him for a few hits in. It's because somebody thought, playing like, oh well, I want the guy to run away. It's like, okay, do a shockwave. Oh, but we already established the rule that the player can dodge the shockwaves. What do we do now? Oh, we'll just make him immune. And it's kind of like, well, no, let me get in a few hits and you don't need to stagger him. Like, let me just do a bit of damage to him and it's fine. It's just kind of like, we're not going to let you be clever. We're not going to let you feel like you're smarter than us. And it just like artificially puts like a barrier there and says, no, you're not allowed to do this. And I like playing Lords of the Fallen and then playing this. I am like convinced that like people are saying like, oh, if the jump from the Surge 1 to the Surge 2 is as big from Lords of the Fallen to Surge, whoa man, they're gonna make a great Souls. Like I completely disagree. I have no faith in Surge 2 because comparing those two games, I can see what lessons they've been getting, and they're not getting they're figuring out some things. Like there are a few things they figured out, but they are not getting the correct lessons from their previous games. Like the Surge 2 is not gonna be good. Like if it's good, I will eat my words live on stream. But like I doubt it's not gonna be good, based on this.
There's like no chance of it being good.
There's not, because the lessons they're taking is stuff should do more damage. Like it's kind of like
a game where people already do a shit ton of damage.
It's like, okay, like it's gonna be. Like if you compare like Lords of the Fallen and this, it's kind of like, oh, we're gonna go deep dive, make systems more interesting, make character progression more interesting, and they did that. Like it's more interesting to fight in this game, even if stuff actually hits harder. Like because we went from, okay, it's not every motherfucker has a shield, to, oh, you can actually fight like with enemies and dodge them. Like it's a bit better than Lords of the Fallen in that regard. But then they just went like, oh, people really like thought that Lords of the Fallen was hardcore at times. We're just gonna double down on that. Yeah, I think a pretty big problem, not just with a lot of devs, but just with people in general, is that they reduced Dark Souls to its difficulty, which was tough but fair. But people now like hard games, but they somehow forgot how to tell bad hard from good hard. Yeah, like taking away from Dark Souls that the difficulty is the hardest, like the best thing is really bad. Like the difficulty in Dark Souls, like, yeah, like stuff is gonna fuck you up, but it's gonna fuck you up if you're not paying attention, and it's gonna fuck you up if you're careless. But in general, like if you know there's an ambush in Dark Souls, you're not gonna like die from it. Like a lot of the stuff is just you just kind of have to figure out the framework of the game. Like, okay, I know there's an ambush there, I died to it once, I'm never dying to it again, and I know how to deal with this. Like, the only wild card in regular Dark Souls fights are fucking dogs and NPC fights. Like, that's about it. And in this game, it's like all NPC and dog fights. That's all there is. It's just like playing fucking Bloodborne and every enemy is a fucking hunter. Yeah, like, when you figure out how to play a Souls game, like, in general, if you're playing a hard game and you figure out the mentality of the hard game, you can figure out why you die. You can figure out why you got hit and where you messed up. In this game and in Lords of the Fallen, it was I either don't understand how I died, or I don't understand how I'm expected to avoid this, or I know there's like an ambush there, but that enemy can still like literally murder me. because it has a lot of health, it does a lot of damage, and it's just like, I might not survive, or I might survive it and have no heals, and I might as well go back and restart this entire fucking thing. And it also like annoyingly it blocks a lot of its own systems. Like I said, the progression economy is really bad. Like, I have all these different weapons and this different armor I can cut off and build and equip on my character. But it turns out, if I want to switch armor sets, that is such a fucking big investment, I might as well not bother. Because we're going from, should I risk spending all this scrap and resources to build this armor that might be slightly better, but even if it's slightly better, stuff is still gonna one-shot me, so is it really worth it? So you have this entire, like, difficulty, you have the difficulty of this game just literally blocking a good chunk of the system. Like, this game goes, oh, you see that armor? You can wear it. Imagine like you play Skyrim, and Todd Howard says, you see that mountain? You can climb it. But you have to go to the inn, you have to get provisions, you have to pack up all your stuff, you have to take a coach, and in real time watch as you go towards the mountain. Then when you get to the mountain, you have to make sure you're properly clothed and the weather conditions are fine. And then when you start going up the mountain, in case you die, you have to do that all over again. And then you'll just go, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna go up the mountain, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. Like, that's what this is. Like, it's just not worth it, it's just so much of a sink.
And the reason why you need so much core power to get some of the better armor sets is because this game fully intends for you to not just play New Game Plus. It intends you to do New Game Plus Plus, New Game Plus Plus Plus, New Game Plus Plus Plus. You know, just...
I was about to say, I was literally just talking about the scrap costs of building armor, but now you reminded me, they also have a power requirement. Like, you need to have enough power to wear them on your rig. And then you need to spend scrap to also upgrade that rig, but then the heavier and better armor costs more power. So you're like in this weird state of, I can't upgrade my armor because I need to put in power so I can carry that armor, but then because I put all my scrap and my power, I can't buy armor to equip it. And it's just like, why even bother? Like, why bother with like 40% of the mechanics in this game? Like, that's just straight up 40% of the game off the fucking window. Like, it's point, like, unless you sit down and grind, and why would you grind? Because grinding is boring in fucking Souls, and this game is just worse. So yeah. Does this game have
armor? That you got like a whole 2 rigs or whatever?
I had a new rig.
Playing?
Yeah, I got 1 new rig, and that's like, okay, that gives me more slots, but hey, I have to be a high enough level to open those slots.
A whole bunch of extra rigs that you get by playing the New Game Plus, so you can have more of these equipables and everything.
But even that doesn't, like, even that has no point, because, okay, I have 5 new slots, like, did you see what my slots were? I didn't get anything, like, exotic on it. It was mostly just,
yeah,
give me health, give me heals, and give me power cores, because I don't have, like, I literally don't have enough power to equip my armor and my implants and everything, and just, it's ridiculous. Like, oh, you have like 6 more slots. Well, great. What the fuck do I do with them? I guess I'll just put in more healing items.
I know, that's the weird thing, is like, when I first started playing, like, oh, it doesn't use stats, that's neat, and then it's like, wait, this is taking a really long time, and some of these things are really expensive. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
It's just like, scrap is just like, no matter how much scrap you get, it'll never be enough. Like, generally, it cannot keep up with all the things it needs to pay for. Like, honestly, if I was going over this, like, I would be like, scrap fee for crafting, and upgrades nominal, focus on just the materials. Focus all the stuff on just upgrade, like, scrap is just leveling up, literally, like, just use it for that. And then, for the power consumption, I would just remove it from armor. I'd be just like, no, you can wear any armor, you're fine. doesn't matter. Just keep power consumption for implants only.
Yeah.
Like that's like how I would just do it, because there's no point. Like I haven't seen most of the game because of it.
I do think the game intends you to go back to earlier areas a lot more and like go to those doors that need like 50, 70, power and everything.
But like, what's the point? Like, first off, I can't remember where they are because this game doesn't have a map. Like I get that like Dark Souls doesn't have a map, but Dark Souls has landmarks, and Dark Souls has different looking areas. So like you can, and Dark Souls doesn't make you remember 5 fucking million chests. Like, how many number chests did we find? Like, it was a point where I was like, oh, you now open the security door, you can now go through the doors where like you were blocked by security, and I'm like, I know I've seen these doors, I've stumbled upon them so many times, and I cannot genuinely figure out where I need to go to find them. I would probably just be like, okay, time to retrace my steps through every fucking level until I come across the door.
And because the levels are so labyrinthine, you're not gonna remember where everything is. Like when you're not even when you're going through it, when you were playing it, you were getting lost. To go back to, say, the initial area and go to, say, the underground level where there is a security door.
Yeah, it's
you're not gonna remember that.
Yeah, it's just like ridiculous. Yeah, I found out that the cabinets are nano cores, and we've used some and upgraded a bunch of stuff, so that was fine. Like I said, it's just like it's expecting you to do things that people in Souls games do, but it doesn't have the things to carry it. And also, one other thing I really fucking hated, like it has these NPC quest lines, which is cool, fine. Like the Maddie one, I think was pretty cool, but it has this like, we have the Irina quest, right? And I have to go to her and basically provoke her to fight her and kill her to get her quest. And that's kind of like a dick move to do, but it's like, oh, that's the proper way to do it. And then I read up, like, that doctor guy that was the head of Project Utopia. Like, oh, if you want a weapon from him, you have to agree with him that humanity should be, wiped out and turned into robots, and then you leave, and then you come back, and he's a robot, and you can cut off his arm and get a weapon. And then it's basically going like, okay, so you're giving me choices to make it feel like I have decisions, but actually there's always only one right decision, and I only get things for that right decision.
That's why I was like super concerned with Maddie's quest, because I'm like, I know you don't want me to spoil it, but like there's only one way to get rewards. If you lie to him, you get nothing.
Yeah. Whereas like, in Dark Souls, it's kind of like you'll miss a lot of side quests, and that's fine. But at least like there, when you make, like, it doesn't really have you make decisions there like that much. It's more just like, oh, you're doing this playstyle, okay, this is gonna be the resolution of this quest, or it's very clear you have to protect or kill this person or whatever. Like you're never. I don't like being put in a position where it's like, hey, like, roleplay your character, make like an ethical decision, make something you agree or disagree with, but we only want you to do one of these things if you want loot. It's kind of like, okay, you don't need to give me loot for everything, but it's still like, weird.
Especially because you have to arbitrarily agree with the guy to make him turn into a robot.
Yeah.
Why does he turn himself into a robot? Because
yeah.
Someone else who agrees with me, this is the right course, I'm going to infect myself with the nanomachines.
That's the impression I get.
I'm going to commit a William Birkin, and I'm going to, just turn into a monster.
It's just like, it's... Like, this game has a lot of issues, and a lot of it stems from taking, like, the wrong lessons from Souls games. And I don't, let's not go to Dark Souls, but let's, go to Neo, because Neo is basically fucking super influenced by Souls, but they still go, like, okay, here are things that work for our game, and here's how our game works. And they take some lessons from it, like the mood, the aesthetic, the methodical combat, and stuff like that. but they don't go like, oh, we're just gonna make everything hard for the sake of being hard. Until you do like post game, and then it's like some bullshit side quests, but whatever. Like in the main game, it doesn't pull bullshit. I don't know. Yeah, this is not. I not like this. I do not recommend this. If somebody here likes it, I'm fine with that. You know, more like I people don't have to agree with me. Like
If
different.
you want a
No?
science fiction game about the hubris of humanity, Prey is a lot better.
Yeah, like story wise, yeah. I didn't even get what the ending was. I didn't even know we got a good or bad ending. Like I have no takeaway. But yeah, if like there's enough games in the world and everybody has different tastes, and I like a lot of shitty games, so whatever. But as far as action games go, like methodical, difficult action games, which I like to play, like I enjoy playing these type of games, this is just not good. It's not like about it being like Dark Souls or not. It's just like, I can't enjoy it. Like I hated every moment of this. Like I got so frustrated, and now in this like session, like I did not use the phrase "eat a dick" once because I'm so fucking fatigued of the bullshit of this game that even the last boss, I just didn't want to fight it anymore. I'm just gonna stack healing and tank it. I can't even do this anymore. Oh, thank you for the host, Way, but we're wrapping up. Anyway, that's
The
that.
tragic thing is that it worked. It's
It
just
worked.
tanking it.
Yeah, I just tanked it because I couldn't deal with it anymore because I'm just too tired. Like just fatigued. Anyway, that's the end of that. That's the end of the surge.
And we're all happy.
We're all happy. So the next playthrough, which is probably gonna start July 2nd. The next playthrough is Rise of the Tomb Raider, and we have a lot of good games lined up to just recover from this. But for now, the plan is for Friday fighting games, and for Sunday, we're probably gonna do Hatsune Miku to just cleanse our souls from this and Senran Kagura and fucking all the crimes I've committed by streaming. And yeah, that's about it.
So Bear, I was looking up. So the ending, it doesn't matter if you put the virus into the nanites or not.
Oh?
Because what we just did, apparently, when the military went to investigate, the rogue process just invaded and got sent and got found into the world because of the military investigation team. Nothing matters.
So there are no multiple endings?
Well, there is. It's just if you don't put the virus into the nanites, it's just the rogue process just sent out through the nanites in the rocket. Instead, it's just the nanites got to a military investigation team. So either way, the rogue AI still gets out.
Amazing.
Nothing
good.
matters.
Oh, great. Well, on that note, I feel like nothing here mattered. Except everybody who watched this. You all matter. Have a nice night.